Back to Michael's Bricks. Alright, we got another awesome build here. So we've got Technic set 42163, 195 pieces. Pretty awesome. I am looking to get I may have something for this later on, but we won't talk about that too much. Then I've also got this Technic one right here, basically the same size type deal. It's got the bed on the back. Got that on my desk, and then as well as this one, which is by far my favorite one. It's got the lift system and stuff like that, which is also awesome. This one has a raise and lower for the bulldozer, which is going to be awesome. But let's crack it open. Let's get building. Since we got the new desk and everything like that, everything has been going pretty well. I haven't done very many builds, just been doing other things. Okay. Come on. There we go. Chuck that aside. Not that many pieces. Let's get the tracks put together right. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave the tracks alone. Okay. Okay, and then we go ahead. There we go. As long as it stays open. Oh, let me move my mouse over here. There we go. Now it'll stay open. I'm excited to build this though. Turn off the mouse actually. Alright, it is this one. I want to look on the light, but I also don't want to mess up the camera. I'll just move closer, it's okay. So we've got one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. I don't know how many instructions this is. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. You just kind of have to see what happens and how everything works. Alright, perfect. We'll put that aside. We've got this. We've got this. And then, dang, they need to make these instructions bigger. Here, I'm going to move the instructions out of the way. I'll just put the pieces down. Because I want to be able to bring them up to my face. Okay. We've got these two pieces. Okay, and then we... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, then there's this. This. And... Okay, and then... I don't know how that all else goes. Okay. There we go. Arg. Instruction. Won't stay. It won't stay open. Let's get this out of the way though. Okay. Alright, and then this goes in there. I'm not sure what that's for, but hey. Stay! Gosh dang it. There we go. Then there's a blue part. Okay, and then there's this goes like this. Okay, and then I don't see another one of those. I mean, I could just be blind, that's all. See if I point this all the way down. I don't know if that makes that worse or better. Yeah, see, I don't know if that makes it worse or better. Question is, did I just mess up the instructions? Because I could have. Alright, then I just can't find the part. I don't see it. Alright, got that together. I had to grab out an extra part, which is fine. Sucks that I was missing that part. Unless I'm stupid and I just find it somewhere in there, which would be amazing. And if it doesn't work out like that, then it's fine. I'm not too worried. Dang it. But I'm worried about this booklet not staying open. It's annoying me. It's not necessarily annoying me, it's just aggravating me because I'm trying to build this set. And it's in my dang way. Okay, and then there's... Okay, and then this piece goes here. Sorry, I'm building it off because I'm trying to get that all aligned, and I can't see from that far away. So that's all. Can't see fine details as well. There we go. Stay open. Jeez, it's not so hard to stay open. Just do it. It's hilarious. It doesn't. Well, it thinks it's probably the instructions have the brain of their own and think it's hilarious. It's not staying up on me, but some days that's honestly what it feels like. But I could just flip back a whole instruction page. Then that. Okay. Bottom. Okay, please stop. Okay. Okay. I hope that's all correct. Alright, let's try and get this on there. This goes like that. Okay. Now that we got that part on, then just need to go like that, and then like that, and then like that. Okay, and then bada bing. Bada bing. Bada boom. Okay, there we go. There's that side on. It's very hard to build on camera, but if I'm building just off camera, it's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, that goes like that. That goes like that. And then bada bing, bada bing, bada bam. Okay, there we go. And once we got past the part of me thinking, no way, it was in a piece. I was looking for that piece. That's crazy. It was actually in. I was never gonna look there. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. There we go. Must have fell out of my chair. That would have been hilarious though. Okay, there's that part. Now we feed this yellow part through. There we go, I fixed it, okay. Now we stick this down in there. And it spins basically nothing for right this 1 second. And then we pop this in there, and then this in there, and then bada bing, bada boom. And that goes like that. There we go. Oh, my bad. There we go. And then, whoa, a skeevy piece. Put this together like this, and snap that together. There we go. This is an interesting new technique, huh? Interesting. We're putting interesting pieces in the top. And then we're going to put this like that. And then this slides on there. And this slides on there. And then this and this. And that. Okay, now that that's through. There we go. Let me go ahead and put this one right there. And then this, whoa, that piece is gonna fly off. Look at my desk is close enough to the wall that it won't fly off somewhere. Gotta make sure everything is nice and secure. There we go. Now we flip it on its side. Snap. Bam. Wham. And snap. Perfect. There we go. There we got the right little wheels on there. It looks goofy as heck right this second. But once we put a few more pieces on there. Oh no. Oh dang. There we go. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but we got somewhere. How about that? I accidentally popped out the pin in the middle of the build. I had to put that back on. So, because I forgot that it was adjusted by the top and it wasn't straight, and I was confused. So I accidentally did that, and these are supposed to be, yeah. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna put the other tracks. Whoa. Whoa. Don't want to mix up the tracks with everything else. Time to put together the tracks. And bam. Tracks on this side, tracks on this side. Nice. Now time to build the blade for the front, and then it's complete. There's one, and two. Man, I enjoy these sets. They're not always awesome to build, but they come with an awesome play feature, so pretty nice. Now moving on to the blade, the last part. There we go. Okay. And then there's that. And that. And then there's one of the last pieces for that. I think, I don't know. Okay, there's that part. Now, this and this connect together, and then this connects on top. And we have bada bing, bada bing. Okay, and then we put that on the outside. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bang, bada bam. Oh, dang. Okay. Alright, let's go. There we go, there's the front blade for that. Alright, this goes up like that. Okay, so this and this. Hold on, let me get this connected. It's gonna be a huge maniac head. Okay. And then pull this down. Then push those. Push those up. Perfect. And then very tippity top. Alright. Beep, beep. Beep. That's cool. Okay, I like that. There we go. Now it looks like a bulldozer. Oh, my bad. Now it looks like a bulldozer. We're almost done. Got a little bit left, I think. Nope, just extra pieces. Okay. All these extra pieces can get chucked into the extra pieces, well, container, and be sorted in 90 trillion years when I feel like it, or on a stream. Who knows? Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all things Lego. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Michael's Brick out. Hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, here's a set right quick if you're looking to pick it up. Set 42163. Alright, see y'all.